Hello, this video explains how I nearly got scammed out of £20,000. I received a text message from my bank about having added a new recipient. I hadn't, so I googled the number in the text to double check it was correct. And it was the bank, so I phoned them. Whilst on hold, I opened my internet banking on my laptop and saw that I had £11,000 in a lesser used account, which was very unusual. But as I scrolled down, I noticed a £20,000 loan had been added to my account. I was then looking for £9,000 of the £11,000 had moved as I was looking, which was moved to an account where the new payee had been set up. So I panicked. I was still on hold with the bank. So I quickly logged out of my internet banking and then tapped my password in wrong 3 times to lock the account before the second £9,000 left my account. I got through to the bank in the end, and the fraud team at the bank explained that on the 19th of November, 2 months prior, a new device had been registered for internet banking, and it was an iPhone. I don't have an iPhone. The bank said that they had sent me a text about the new device on my account, which I had not noticed. The scammer left the iPhone connected. Left it connected for 2 months without any activity. Then, after the 2 months, which was the day in question, applied for a £20,000 loan and then started to transfer £9,000 out at a time, setting up a new payee. And that's when the text message arrived and I noticed. Because I called the bank so quickly and managed to block the first £9,000, then move it to another account to repay the loan. So how did the scammer do it? Well, I think it was that due to a security breach, and I checked www.IveBeenPawned. This is a website that shows whether your email has been involved in a data breach. So visit the website, tap in your email address, and then it will tell you whether you've been pawned or not, and here it has. So you scroll down and it shows the companies. So Adobe, which I probably signed up for, but I can't remember if I did or not. Animoto, I definitely did, which is below. So Animoto had a data breach where passwords and emails were taken, and these were then sold on the dark web. And someone's obviously been working through and hoping someone's got the same username and password for a bank, and just keep trying, and then in the end they'll get it. But then the memorable information rings a bell, because that was never entered into any of these websites. So that might have just been a guess or something like that. Sort of fingers crossed sort of guess, or just a brute force attack. So yeah, obviously check your email on IveBeenPawned.com or HaveIBeenPawned.com and see if you're at risk. Now the key to it is to make sure that you regularly update your emails. So the moral of the story is update your passwords often to avoid this. I do this, but in this instance I had forgot. And also check every single text your bank sends you. Now Dropbox, I was definitely signed up to them, and I think the password for the bank was the same as Dropbox, which is a big no-no. But that was back in 2012, and obviously things have changed and moved on since then. But I hadn't updated my password. I've now learnt my lesson, because that was an hour and a half of a lot of stress waiting to see if I'd got my £20,000 back, or whether I'd be paying £375 for the next 62 months and paying 5.64% interest on it. It had taken a long time to pay that back, so yeah, something I'm not going to forget very quickly, and it's a hard lesson learnt, but at least I'm not 10 grand down. Thanks for listening, and yeah, subscribe and like. Cheers, bye.